Hello everyone and welcome to the Weekly Rewind presented by Attractions Magazine. This episode is for Friday, April 22nd, 2016. I'm your host, Banks Lee. As always, we're going to take a look back at the past 7 days of our Twitter feed at Attractions. So let's get started. Last Friday on April 15th, we were over at Epcot getting to interview Blood, Sweat, and Tears. They were performing this past weekend during the Garden Rocks concert series at the Flower and Garden Festival. In the center there is Bo Bice. You may know him from American Idol. You can see our interview with them on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/attractionsmagazine. While at Epcot, we noticed some new shirts that are on sale. They're around Walt Disney World. They are themed to Star Wars, but they're Star Wars based on old Disney attraction posters. This one is, for, of course, the Haunted Mansion with the Jedi ghosts of Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda there. I think these are pretty fun. Moving on to April 16th, we were over at Legoland, Florida early in the morning for their annual Brick Dash 5K fun run. This is a look at the course map for the 5K. It's it's basically like walking through the park. A little bit in the parking lot there, and then all through the park, the water park, Cypress Gardens, and back to the entrance. Here you can see the Brick Dash participants going past the future home of Ninjago the Ride, coming early next year to Legoland, Florida. And it wouldn't be a Brick Dash 5K at Legoland without a few LEGO characters out on the course. Here you can see Emmett cheering on the participants over in Lego City. Finishers of the Brick Dash 5K got this special little Lego medal. It's entirely made of Legos, and it's held together, I would assume, by Craggle. But it's a really cool little thing for Legoland, Florida. It's an annual event, so be sure to check out Legoland, Florida on Twitter for when next year's event will be announced. On April 16th, we shared this look at construction progress for the Royal Summer House expansion area of Norway at Epcot's World Showcase. This will house the Frozen meet and greets with Anna and Elsa. This and the ride were announced this past week as scheduled to open sometime in June. Also on April 16th, we were over at the Magic Kingdom for the annual fan event Dapper Day. This is a couple people dressed up as Eeyore and Bing Bong. And here is a big group photo at the Magic Kingdom for Dapper Day. A lot of people come to this event either dressed up in their dappiest outfits or dapper Disney-bounding outfits. Those of you who are a fan of Oswald, we noticed this new plush that is on sale at the parks of Hortensia, Oswald's girl, I guess you would say. April 17th, we were over at Universal CityWalk, and we noticed one of the merchandise carts at CityWalk now has merchandise that is dedicated for Skull Island Reign of Kong, which will be opening up I think sometime in June. No official opening date, though, has been set. April 18th was the first of a 3-day event at Walt Disney World to preview their Awakened Summer offerings. This is me, actually, over at Disney Springs, getting ready to talk to a representative about the future of Disney Springs. You can see this, plus a whole lot more, on this past week's episode of the show. On day 2, we were having breakfast at the Norway Pavilion at Epcot to learn some more details about the Frozen ride, meet and greet, and Soarin' Around the World. You can see a preview of Soarin' Around the World, some of the clips of places you'll get to experience on our YouTube channel. That night on April 19th, we were over at Disney's Animal Kingdom getting a preview of all their new nighttime offerings that are going to debut on Memorial Day weekend, including some dance parties out in Harambe and the nighttime Kilimanjaro safaris, which you can see a full POV of on our YouTube channel. Now, one thing that is not going to be debuting on Memorial Day weekend with the rest of the nighttime stuff is Rivers of Light. There's still no set debut date for this new nighttime spectacular at Animal Kingdom, but we got a preview of it, and you can see that on our YouTube channel as well as on this past week's episode of the show. What is honestly my favorite part of this Animal Kingdom nighttime stuff is the Tree of Life Awakenings, the new projections that they have on the Tree of Life, and the special little shows that happen every now and then. It's just so beautiful to see that tree come to life in such a unique way. So you definitely do not want to miss this when it debuts Memorial Day weekend. On April 20th, we spotted this SeaWorld car on the roads around Central Florida, a new car wrapped up for Mako. The front of it, actually, on the grill, has a shark jaws open, it looks pretty neat. So this ride is going to open on June 10th. On April 21st, we're over at Sea Life Orlando at iDrive 360. They have a brand new exhibit called Turtle Fest, and this is just to look at some of the turtles you'll see inside of that exhibit. That night on April 21st, we noticed this new offering inside Gaston's Tavern at Magic Kingdom. It is a ham and cheese stuffed pretzel. I might have to go and try this. This looks pretty good. And finally, this week, I want to leave you with this haunting image of Elisa and I using the Face Swap app. Yeah. Good luck sleeping at night. That's going to do it this week for the Weekly Rewind. As I talked about earlier, be sure to tune into the show this past week for all of the details about Disney's Awakened Summer preview from this past week. And as always, we hope you have a great week. We'll see you next time. Have fun, guys.